Hello my loves, welcome back to Music and Beauty TV and welcome to my 29 weeks pregnancy update. As you can see by the title and by what I am wearing, today we're going to be taking a bath, y'all. The reason why I chose to highlight this activity on my 29 weeks pregnancy update video is because this is the very first time I'm going to be taking a bath in my entire pregnancy. There's a lot of controversy around this topic. I noticed, should you take a bath while you're pregnant? Should you take bubble baths while you're pregnant? Why and why not? So some of the things that I've heard so far is that it can be a little bit dangerous to submerge your body in really, really hot water for a long period of time, as it can cause you to have a drop in blood pressure and deprive the baby of proper oxygen. It can also cause you to be a little bit dizzy. Obviously, it's a little bit dangerous taking a bath altogether because it's slippery and you're pregnant and just a whole slew of things. I'm actually going to list a couple of links below this video so you guys can look into it yourself if you're still kind of wondering. But after doing some research and reading a variety of comments from people, I found that so many women bathe while they're pregnant and then other women opt out of it just to be safe. So I'm going to take a bath, but I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do, my efforts and attempt to take a safe bath. I also think that if you're pretty safe when you're doing it, then as long as you don't bathe too much or you're not sitting in the water for too long, then it's fine. I'm also going to give you guys a little bit of updates on what it's been like being 29 weeks pregnant. If you guys haven't seen any of my pregnancy videos prior to this, then make sure you check out my channel. I started documenting, I think, at 26 weeks pregnant, and I'm going to try to go all the way to 40, so wish me luck. So let me give you guys these updates real quick, and then we will take our bath. As far as my weight gain goes, I've been pretty consistent the last like 3 weeks in a row. I'm still weighing around 125 pounds. I'm still measuring at about 3 feet, 36 inches around my belly. Eating is pretty much the same, except this week I'm trying to get a grip on it and really make myself eat healthier. Next week I'm thinking about doing like a what I eat in a day while pregnant video for you guys so I can show you guys, just in case you're curious about like how to curb those cravings or how to conquer the lack of desire to eat altogether, how to conquer the desire to eat all the wrong stuff. I'm gonna share with you guys some things that I've been trying and testing, and yeah, that might be on next week's video. Highlight of this week, y'all, I went to bed crying one day, like bawling. Because first of all, I don't know if you guys remember off my last video, but I've been having a lot of trouble eating and sleeping lately. Like, eating has been a challenge. I don't want to eat all day. Then at the end of the day, I get hungry. Then when I eat, it prevents me from being able to breathe properly. So usually it takes me about 3 hours until I can get back on schedule to where I can breathe decently enough to go to bed without having to sit up. Sitting up and trying to sleep can just be a lot. Well, this particular day, I hadn't slept much. I was really, really exhausted. I had been busy all day. And of course, I couldn't breathe when I went to bed. My husband had the TV on as always. And I didn't even realize it was that bad until I closed my eyes and tried to sleep. And it was so agitating. I just bursted out in tears. I was just crying, y'all, so much. And it was like a little baby. And my husband's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I just want to sleep." So he got the hint and he turned the TV off. And he just started like caressing me and rubbing me and just trying to get me comfortable so that I could sleep. And I'm telling y'all, it made a world of difference. Like, I wasn't even expecting that. I didn't know what I wanted. I just wanted to sleep. I didn't know how I was gonna be able to do that, but I needed him for that without even knowing, and he did what he needed to do, and it helped me so much. So my honey is the highlight of my week. And just to let you guys know, when I say 29 weeks pregnant, I don't mean I just hit my 29th week. I mean that I just completed 29 weeks pregnant. So when you're watching this, I'm technically in my 30th week of pregnancy. So now that I got that out of the way, if you guys have any questions, leave them below. I am going to be doing a Q&A video coming up toward the end of my pregnancy. I just don't want to bore you guys trying to fill up every single update video with miscellaneous things that you may not even care about. So let's take this bath, shall we? What we're going to be using today is some Epsom salt. I read that it's really good to put Epsom salt in your bath because, as most of you guys know, if you're pregnant or if you have been pregnant, it can be very uncomfortable being pregnant. So my bones are aching and everything is sore. So Epsom salt is going to help to relieve that. But make sure that if you're doing this, that you get the fragrance-free Epsom salt, because you want to limit the amount of fragrances that are in your bath water, especially during pregnancy, but altogether as a woman, because it can lead to UTIs and other infections. So to help me out with fragrance and just something that's going to be really soothing for resting is this lavender essential oil. And just a few drops in the bath water can just help to calm you. It's really good for your skin. It's really good for your health altogether, especially if you're bathing before bed. And it adds a nice fragrance. I just bought this raw shea butter soap. This will actually be my first time using it. Usually what I do when I bathe is I shower first, and then in the bath I'm kind of just soaking. But in case you like want to actually wash yourself off in the bath, I'd recommend that while pregnant, trying to stick to products that are as natural as possible, especially if some of the suds are going to be getting into the water that you're soaking in. So I'm going to try this out today and just let you guys know what I thought of it, maybe on the next video. And for bubbles, it's like not really recommended to put bubbles in your bath water, especially while pregnant, but I do want to just try out and see what it's like. So I'm going to use this Pure Castile soap. This is the Dr. Bronner's brand. It's very, very popular. When you mix this with water, it does set up, but it's not going to leave a whole lot of bubbles as a standard bubble bath would. I just want to see what it turns out to be like. So this is the hemp peppermint one. It has a nice fragrance to it, but it's all natural products as well, and really, really good for my skin. So let me know what your bath routine is when you're pregnant, what you guys do to kind of stay safe and still stay clean and feeling good, smelling good. If you guys haven't seen my last video, make sure you check that out because I featured my DIY body cream in that video. Thank you so much for subscribing. God bless you. Mwah. Check out some of my other videos, y'all. And keep in touch with your girl on her journey because this pregnancy is almost over. Yes.